Hey, P.O., thanks for doing this. Just what does it mean to you to be able to be part of a program like the Willie O'Ree Academy, and what was it like being out there with the kids?
Oh, it was great. Just being able to be on the ice with these kids and see the smile on their face was priceless for me. And I always look up to black athletes growing up, and growing up in Montreal when PK was there. I was looking after him for a while, so I hope I can be their PK Subban one day.
Seth?
Hi, P.O. Thanks for your time today. What was hockey like for yourself and your brother growing up? Did you ever encounter racism? Did you ever encounter any kind of barriers just based on how other people looked at you based off skin color? What was hockey like for yourself growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was great. We really didn't care really about that kind of stuff growing up. It's gonna come here and there on the ice, off the ice. That's cool. At the rink, watching games and all. But we really just surround ourselves with great people that didn't care about our skin color, and we didn't really have that much problem growing up. I feel like our friend would protect us too from stuff like that, but no, we just think that people that think that of black people are just ignorant people, and we don't really have time for that.
Rossi?
P.O., thanks for your time and doing this. Usually when the Penguins give an opportunity like this, provide an opportunity like this to a player, that usually means that they trust that player, they trust that person, and they expect that person to sort of be part of the organization in a significant way. I was wondering if any of that enters your mind, given that it's still this early stage in your career with him.
Yeah, well, I think it started last year in the bubble when they asked me to do the talk this year with the families and all, and I was really happy that they thought of me, and yeah, I mean, I want to stay here for as long as I can, and my goal is to make an impact on the ice, but also off the ice. So little stuff like that will make a great impact on the community, I feel like. So I feel like it's our job too as professional athletes to just show the young kids and the next generation how everybody can reach their dream.
Hey, P.O., thanks for the time. You talked about P.K. Subban, being a guy you looked up to growing up in Montreal. He did a lot of community outreach, too. Is that kind of something that you're trying to emulate here in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, absolutely. The fan were looking up to him, and it just it shows a little bit more about your personality. You just see him everywhere with a smile and having fun with kids, and I feel like it's something that part of our values as a family, and I just want to give back our values to other people as well.
Seth?
P.O., kind of a two-parter for you. First, have you ever met Willie O'Ree?
No, I haven't. I saw so many videos, and some of my friends actually met him. I know Anthony Duclair met him a couple of times, and I'm a little jealous, but I hope one day I'll get to meet him.
That leads into my next question. You answered a little bit, but just what does that name mean to you, or his presence mean to you? Obviously, he accomplished what he did so many years ago before most of us were born, but that name resonates quite a bit, I would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. And every time I ask someone if he knows Willie O'Ree and their answer is no, I'm trying to, teach them a little bit about him. And he made so much for us as part of, being able to play in this league. And, being the first is never easy. I mean, I remember, in baseball, Jackie Robinson wasn't easy, and I'm sure it wasn't easy for Willie back then to. Having the slur at him and stuff like that, and it was new for the world to have a black players playing in the NHL, and it just opened the path for us. And our goal for the next black athletes that comes in pro leagues is to do the same thing as they did.
We'll take a few more. Andrew Stocky.
P.O., the kids just didn't know you were coming to a surprise. So when you went to the ice and they saw you, Can you describe their reaction and some of the questions they asked you that perhaps they wouldn't ask somebody who didn't look like them playing hockey?
Yeah, I mean, their faces meant everything to me. Their eyes got big, the smiles on everyone's face. I mean, how can you not be happy to be there with these kids and have some fun for an hour? And yeah, I mean, question from where you from, how was it growing up, and stuff like that. I feel like it's easy for me to talk to them about stuff like that and give them a couple advice about how to react about negative stuff that will happen on the ice, off the ice, and stuff like that. So I was happy to answer all the kids' questions.
Rob?
I'm wondering if you can allow yourself to look sort of bigger picture with initiatives like this or anything related. What is success, say, 10 years from now? A good measure of success, I mean, for if this outreach is working across the league, not just in Pittsburgh, but what would it look like in the league, do you think? Is there a certain number of percentage of players you think will need to be black players, or how do you vision it?
I don't think it will be a need to be a certain percentage. I think the way to the NHL is not easy, and I think it needs more than just the what you look like, what you believe in, and stuff like that. I think it's a hard work, it's dedication from being young, and I don't think you need to have a certain percentage. Like I said, I think it will just come if they want to play in the NHL. I mean, they got to believe it, they got to work for it, and I think everybody, either you're white or black, if you believe in this or that, you have your chance to be in hockey or in any other sport. So I think it just comes with a lot of dedication from work, and hopefully these kids will learn from us being in the NHL or being in the MLB or stuff like that. So yeah.
Taylor? Just how long are you in Pittsburgh for? What are your plans for training this summer for the rest of the off season to get ready for next season?
Yeah, so I got to Pittsburgh this morning at 1 a.m. and my flight leaves tomorrow at 6. So it was just an in and out for this academy. But yeah, I've been working out for a while now. My brother's back in town, so it's nice to have him around and push each other a little bit more for the last stretch of the workout summer, and just gotta get ready for camp.
We have two more. Michelle?
Jen just muted me. To go off that though, P.O, what are your goals heading into the season, especially after getting a taste of the NHL last year and being so close and obviously wanting to establish yourself as a full-timer?
Yeah, I mean, when you get a little taste of something good, you want more, and I for sure want to stay in this team for the rest of the year and the next couple of years as well. So I know it's not easy. There's a lot of great players there, and you just gotta get ready for camp and show the best version of yourself. Yeah, what does it mean for my brother to be on a black player to be on this cup? Is that what you ask?
Any better now?
Yeah.
That's correct. My apologies for cutting out.
You're good. Yeah, I feel like it's a huge achievement for him, and I was able to get to Tampa in time to watch the game, and to see him raise the cup for another year was priceless. I mean, I would have done it if it was in Australia, stuff like that. So that just shows how much I appreciate him and what I would do for him. But like you said, there's not a lot of black names on this cup, and hopefully the future will bring more and more diversity on this cup.